Good morning. My name is Marta Jónsdóttir and this is my essay proposal for Critical and Cultural Studies. My working title for this essay is Sustainable Solutions for Interior Architects. I will approach it in a descriptive way. There are numerous sustainable solutions for interior architects, and there are constantly new ones being developed. I want to research the materials in particular. I know there are many excellent ones, and I can't wait to dig deeper into them and possibly discover some new ones. Numerous sustainable solutions for interior architects, and there are constantly new ones being developed. I want to research the materials in particular. I know there are many excellent ones, and I can't wait to dig deeper into them and possibly discover some new ones. The first essay question is, why sustainable materials? I will point out the reasons why people should go sustainable. Why to choose the sustainable choice instead of the most common and the easiest way. I will also write about why designers and architects are so important in this evolution. This will be done in a descriptive approach. My second essay question is, which sustainable materials and solutions could interior architects dedicate to? I will research the sustainable materials and find out which one of them can be used in interior architecture and which ones are the most effective. I will do this with evaluative approach. My aim is to find out which sustainable materials are the most effective ones in terms of interior architecture. I will use the descriptive and the evaluative approaches as I want to evaluate the materials and describe them and the solutions. One issue could be that not everybody agrees on which materials are sustainable. Not everybody even agrees on that we need sustainability. Also, there are constantly being developed new sustainable materials, so new information might come through while I'm writing this essay. Sustainable materials often cost a lot, and that could be a reason why many people choose not to go sustainable. Another reason could be that there are not as many varieties, textures, colors, and finishes that are considered sustainable as the traditional ones. I will research the topic online, and I will also read books and articles. There's a complete world of information about this topic, so I will have to use very critical eyes and evaluate and compare the data I find. I will use quantitative methodologies, secondary data analysis. I have to do numerical comparison about the polluting part, the transportation, the quantity of the source, and so on. But I might also use generative qualitative inquiry, as I have some questions that would be classified as qualitative. Case study 1, Upcycle Studios. When building a house out of new material, it releases a certain amount of CO2 in the production. The largest culprits in this area are concrete, glass, and insulation materials such as mineral wool and glass wool that requires a lot of heat in the production. That is why Landager works with these materials reused. Located in Ørested, Copenhagen, Landager Group have designed 20 townhouses using sustainable materials on a large scale. Upcycle studios are family apartments with the possibility of commercial space. Each apartment is 150 square meters that divide into 3 floors. The building is energy efficient, has good insulation, solar batteries on the roof, and also water system that collects rainwater. The carbon footprint reduces by 80 to 90% because of the reuse of materials. The floors are leftover wood that would otherwise be burned. The walls are made out of crushed concrete from the construction of the metro system in Copenhagen. The old concrete is crushed and then used instead of rocks and granite as additives to the concrete mix. The windows are reused, but they look like new windows, because the energy improvements are so frequent. People tend to renew their windows all too often and sometimes throw away perfectly good windows. They worked from the idea of triple windows saving energy and stuck together 2 insulation glasses and made quadruple glass. When a lot of wood lies in a stock, sometimes blue spots appear, fungus. Usually this wood would be thrown away, but at Upcycle they bleach it, make the spot less visible, and use it for the interiors. The bathrooms are completely toxic free. No glue, no paint, no putty, no felt. This, from these stuff dissolves gases that confuse the hormone balance in children, and they are in the room at least 12 hours a day. Case study 2. Sweden's tallest timber building with movable staircases. In Kajstaden, right out of Stockholm, C.F. Möller architects have built an 8-floor, 32 meters high building made out of cross-laminated timber. The building is secured with mechanical screws so that it can be taken apart and reused. The total carbon dioxide saving of using CLT instead of concrete is estimated at 550 tons over a building's lifetime. And CLT can actually compare to it regarding load-bearing capacity and fire protection. As the world drives towards sustainability and new building methods emerge, obstacles come along. Interior architects must find solutions to those obstacles that come within their territory. When the houses are built out of CLT, the timber shrinks 1 centimeter each floor when it dries. That takes approximately 1 to 2 years. In these houses, there is a steel bar that connects the floor. The bolt on top of it needs to be tightened when it shrinks. In the Kajstaden houses, there are concrete staircases. And as the concrete does not shrink, there must be something attached to the staircase so that it can move but still be secure. The solution in short: they attached a wire to the staircase so that it could move at the same time as the timber. That way the stairs stays at the same level as the floor. I am very interested in sustainability and I have read a lot about sustainable solutions and materials. I think the research I'm about to dig into now will be a great benefit to my knowledge, and therefore my practice, and eventually my profession. I am aiming at becoming a sustainable interior architect, and therefore this knowledge will be a superb addition.